International broadcaster Al Jazeera was forced to close its Beijing bureau Tuesday after China expelled its lead correspondent. The BBC reports on the latest media hang-up in the Far East nation.
Chinese authorities refused to renew the visa of Melissa Chan, the channel's English language reporter who's been in Beijing for 5 years. It's the first such expulsion of an accredited foreign correspondent in over a decade.
The Christian Science Monitor cites a spokesman from China's foreign ministry who says, "Foreign journalists should abide by Chinese laws and regulations and abide by professional ethics. I think the relevant journalists are very clear about what kind of regulations they have broken." But Al Jazeera says it's unaware of any broken regulations, and China refuses to cite them specifically. In a statement, the news director for Al Jazeera English says, "Our editorial DNA includes covering all stories from all sides. We constantly cover the voice of the voiceless, and sometimes that calls for tough news coverage from anywhere in the world. We are committed to our coverage of China. Just as China news services cover the world freely, we would expect that same freedom in China for any Al Jazeera journalist." The Foreign Correspondents Club of China says it's, quote, appalled by China's expulsion of Al Jazeera, calling the move an attempt to censor and intimidate. CNN says recent controversies might have played a role in the decision.
But the move comes at a time of great tension between Chinese authorities and international journalists, heightened by the twin sagas of politician Bo Xilai and human rights activist Chen Guangcheng.
The Washington Post reports China's grip on the press has been especially tight since the Arab Spring protests, when anonymous internet messages called for a similar revolution in China. No movement ever materialized, but the Post writes China remains sensitive to the type of reporting Chan conducted. In a February 2011 report, Chan reported on what she described as China's imaginary revolution. She also investigated China's black jails, a network of secret detention centers. Reporters at the time were summoned to the offices of the Beijing police and told that they must have prior approval to report virtually anywhere and to talk to any Chinese citizen. The Post also reports China has blocked numerous other media inquiries. 28 permanent postings or temporary reporting trips have been canceled in the last 3 years, all because China has rejected or ignored applications for visas. For Newsy, I'm Zach Toombs. Multiple sources, The Real Story.